we have Mr. Dino Brugioni
Sí,
with
a ver.
us, who analyzed the photographs taken by the high-level and the low-level flights. All during the crisis, the intelligence of the United States was never able to locate a warhead, a nuclear warhead, throughout the crisis. But afterwards, Mr. Brugioni led a team which helped locate warheads, and I think the picture is slightly different from the one that General Gribkov has just given us. And I'd like to ask Mr. Brugioni to address what the U.S. knew at the time and what it found out after about the warheads.
¿Y qué dice en la foto esa?
And what do the pictures say?
So if you look at photograph number 38,
In this volume 1.
Sí, dígamelo, yo le creo, dígamelo.
Yes, please continue.
that the first thing that would go out of Cuba would be the missiles. But instead, if you look at number 38, there's a bunch of vehicles on the dock. Then we realized, if you go to page 42, the missiles were stored in these trucks. These were the warheads. Warheads. The warheads were stored in the trucks. Now then, if you look at page 44, the Russian processing site for when they received the missiles, they were processed
Warheads.
Warheads. When the warheads arrived, they were in special coffin-like containers. There were two buildings here in which they would check out the warheads and then place them in the trucks, and the trucks were near the missile sites. They were very near. They weren't right at the site, but they were nearby. And if you look at page 42, you can see the trucks at a missile site.
Could be 750 meters. Could be 750 meters, not kilometers.
Yeah. When they said kilometers, the warheads weren't kilometers away from the missiles. Meters, probably.
¿A qué distancia está?
At what distance are they?
Sí.
Usually, I would say they were within a kilometer of the actual missiles.
¿Qué día?
On what day? On what day?
Вы неправильно меня поняли.
It was during the crisis.
25th and 26th, you found them afterwards.
We found them afterwards.
Я
On October the 25th, there was a beehive of activity here at Mariel, and it was obvious that something was happening with regard to the nuclear warheads. You were either getting instructions about the warheads, but when we looked at the photography, there was a lot of activity at... Did you store them? Did you store them at Mariel? Did you store them at the end of the runway at Mariel? Was that your nuclear processing site?
Indiscutiblemente que había distintos.
Undoubtedly, there were different warheads, different weapons in different places, but we don't know if they had just landed, which was their destination. However, he has provided interesting information. However, I do not fully understand the significance when he said that these warheads could have 750 kilotons and 2.5 million kilotons. And when I compare it to the atoms bomb dropped in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, it gives me a tremendous power.
I believe the 2.5 megaton was 175 times the Hiroshima bomb. And the smallest weapon
¿Cuánto?
was 45 times the Hiroshima bomb. These were
¿Qué, un
large
maratón?
weapons. And the Hiroshima bomb killed about 100,000 people.
Sir, we had expected
Pero
to
si lo
see
disparan en el Sahara no mata.
If you drop it in the Sahara, no one will die.
Sahara.
Depende de donde lo disparen.
It all depends on where you drop it.